Welcome to today's morning report on Thursday, the 8th of December with me, Rich Power Market Analyst at Handset Markets. It is ECB day, and the euro is actually fairly strong in front of this meeting, which is interesting because the markets tend to be consolidating in front of the ECB, but not today. You've got this dollar weakness that is sort of coming through the market. You can see here that the dollar has sort of tailed off in the last week or so, just falling away, and that's come as these treasury yields are starting to consolidate, arguably sort of pulling us slightly lower. So the dollar is under pressure, and that pressure is being seen through the euro dollar, through dollar yen coming lower, and also cable, which is again gaining traction to the upside today. So strong moves, and that comes ahead of the ECB, which is going to announce monetary policy today. The expectation is that they're going to extend quantitative easing by another 6 months, and the prospect potentially of talking about tapering. Now the tapering argument is open for debate, certainly. Whether they mention it today or sort of into 2017 is the issue, but there is euro strength in front of this meeting. And it is interesting that we're seeing the dollar under pressure increasingly. So that's gold and silver beginning to find a bit of support as well. Equity markets strongly higher again. Well, I say strongly, you've got the DAX outperforming, certainly, having broken out yesterday. And really strong move there on the DAX. And FTSE followed the DAX yesterday, but not quite so much today. A bit more of a consolidation. But the ECB is likely to drive some volatility this afternoon, but that's pretty much all we've got to look forward to. We've also had out this morning the China imports and exports. Now let me show you, because the imports on the Chinese imports have grown the highest since September 2014, so really strong improvement in the imports, and also beating expectations on exports as well. So really interesting that we're seeing that, and some improvement in the Chinese trade data is certainly welcome there. Not a great deal else other than that today, other than the weekly jobless claims at 1:30, which I appear I've lost. 258 is the expectation there on the number there, so that would be just slightly down from last week, but the focus will certainly be on the ECB today. Now my chart today is the euro sterling, and euro sterling has been picking up as the euro has sort of started to rally against the dollar. Euro sterling has been picking up, although both euro and sterling are higher today, so you've got a fairly sort of flat and settled move today. But look at this improvement that we've seen. Two strong candles out of the last 3 sessions. The RSI at a 4-week high, the MACD line's crossing higher, the stochastics already pulling strongly higher. This is an improving chart finally, and you can see on the hourly chart whereby we've moved above this pivot line 84.80. On the hourly chart you can see that that has been a pivot in the last sort of couple of weeks, 3 weeks really. 84.80, so pulling above that means you're sort of now open for an improvement towards 85.77. You've got the sort of momentum indicators which are far more positively configured. The hourly MACD lines above neutral, hourly RSI also positively configured. So it looks positive today, holding up above 85 big figure overnight. So you're sort of using that as a bit of a reference today. There's likely to be a lot of volatility in this one this afternoon regarding the ECB, so watch out for that. But certainly the technicals are beginning to pick up, and would suggest a breakout above 85.77 would be sort of a first key reaction high really, within that sort of trending lower phase, and that would sort of then reopen the levels 85.95, 86.40 and 87.07. So a considerable improvement that we are seeing now in the euro on euro sterling. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.